Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video on my channel, Makes Movies. If you are new to this channel, this is basically where I talk to you guys about my passion for movies. This goes from collections, hauls, reviews, and to today's video, so let's get into it. Okay, so today you'll be getting two Paranormal Activity reviews. One is for my usual subscriber mail reviews, but the first review you're going to get today is Paranormal Activity 3. So we have made it to number 3 in the franchise, the last good one of the franchise in my eyes. So just to give you a quick plot summary, so we're going completely back in time, and we're going back to when Katie and Kristie were little girls, and this is basically when the haunting started for them. So you get little hints of it in Paranormal Activity 2 where they talk about their history and sort of like what happened to them growing up, things like that. So, of course, we get to see what happened when they were little. We get new characters introduced, which is the mum and dad and also the grandma of the family. But yes, so I'm not going to say any more than that because obviously I want to try and keep this film as spoiler-free as possible. But yes, and what's my thoughts on Paranormal Activity 3? This is, like I said, the last good sequel in this franchise, I think. This is a really good sequel. I like the fact that we've gone back to the beginning and we get to see sort of like what happened when they were little and sort of like how the hauntings began and things like that. So this is when we actually get the name of the ghost that's been haunting them, and his name is Toby. Yeah, not a scary name, is it? But I like the fact that this film not only goes back to not explain everything, but sort of like connect the dots, but also shows how, for example, there's a photo in here that gets taken that's been shown in the previous two movies. And I like the fact that it all started when they were little. I like the fact it weren't just something that happened to them just as adults. And I will say the scares in this one are not as scary as the first and the second one. There's a couple of jump scares. I mean, the last 20 minutes? Yeah, the last 20 minutes of it is when it's the most, oh my god kind of thing. Because obviously the scares in this one, they start doing it a little bit quicker this time, which is quite nice because with a franchise like this, when they do stick to a certain formula, so where the scares start off small and then gradually get bigger, at least with this one, they actually kicked up the scares fairly quickly, especially compared to the last two. So I like the fact that they changed things up just that little bit. But no, it was nice to go back and just to sort of see what did happen when they were kids, because like I said, in the second one, you only hear in passing from time to time between the sisters what happened. So you're kind of intrigued. You're like, okay, what happened? And not only that, but this also connects to number 2 because the first 10 minutes is sort of like footage of the second one in the sense of you're back with this movie from the second characters, but explain how it connects to number 3. So it's nice how with each film they've decided to connect it in some way, so that way you actually feel like it's in chronological time. It doesn't feel random. It actually feels like you're supposed to watch it in a certain order. But no, this is a really, really good sequel. I definitely, when it comes to this franchise, I think the first 3 and potentially the marked ones. I haven't watched the marked ones in a while. So once I watch that one, I'll let you guys know if that's one of them. But I know for sure for the first 3, I will always go back to these 3 because they were the absolute best of the trilogy, I think. Well, there's 7 movies now, potentially 8. But I like how these all connected in some way. And yet again, you don't see the ghost, and I like the fact that you don't see what's causing the issues, you know. But no, this is a really good sequel, and like I said, one of these days I will watch this in chronological order, because it'll be quite fun to see it from like 3 to 1 onwards. But no, this is seriously, if you're going to watch the Paranormal Activity franchise, definitely 100% recommend watching 1 to 3. And then potentially marked ones. I'm not sure because I can't remember if I enjoyed that one or not. But no, Planet Activity 3 is, I think if they ended with this one, I think that would have been perfect. I think that would have been a perfect little trilogy. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this review of Paranormal Activity 3. Like I said, you are getting 2 Paranormal Activity reviews today. So the next one will be my subscriber mail reviews of Paranormal Activity 4. So I really hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, then do give it a thumbs up. And if you are new to this channel, then go ahead, hit that subscribe button and also notification bell down below to be notified when I post. And also leave me your comments and thoughts on Planet Activity 3. Do you agree with me where you feel like if they'd just done 1 to 3, it would have been a perfect little franchise? Or do you like the fact that they expanded? Let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys next time.